In front of me is a backpack you've never heard of. I hadn't heard of it either, but honestly, I really think you should. So this right here is the Combag 1.0 Black, the bag that changed the way I look at every other bag out there. So I originally heard of Combag just scrolling through Instagram one night, and I was immediately interested in this one bag that they offered. And it's because they said that this bag could store up to 50% more clothes because it brought an air pump and a vacuum sealable zipper inside the bag. As soon as I saw that, I knew I had to email the company, and they were kind enough to send one out. So although I do love this bag more than I have any other one, this video isn't sponsored in any way, and every opinion I'm giving here today is my own. But before we do go on to checking the vacuum seal part, which is obviously gonna be its main feature, let's take a look at the build quality and the actual design of the bag. So straight off the bat, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but this bag is as premium as it gets in every single way. All of the materials used are of the highest quality. I will be listing them on screen right now so you can see for yourself. And every piece of stitching, every zipper it has, and the attention to detail that was given to it is otherworldly. I've only had it for a few days, but I can already tell that this bag is gonna last me a very long time. The bag in its compacted form is 20 liters, which is still more than good enough, but it does have a zipper that allows you to expand it up to around 45 liters, which means this can change from a regular day bag to a hiking or travel bag. And with the vacuum sealed zipper, even more. I will have the dimensions on screen as well so that you guys can see the length, the width, and the height of it so that you can get an idea of how big it is. But I will let you know that at least from my perspective, this bag isn't small in any way. So now let's talk about its standout feature, the vacuum sealed zipper and the air pump. So just in case you guys are gonna go ahead and buy it for yourselves, I am gonna have the links down in the description. They're not affiliate links in any way, so this really is just helping out the brand themselves because I love the product so much. So first, looking at the pump it brings, it's a very small Combag branded pump that has a lot of nozzles and pretty much just does exactly what it says it's gonna do. It's a really small vacuum that just sucks air in and pushes it out as well. So looking at the bag itself, we can see that the zipper is in the second compartment of the entire bag, and it has this really cool zipper, which is unlike the other ones on the bag, which again, attention to detail, because since this zipper is gonna be airtight, it requires a little more force to open and close it, and because of that, Combag have actually given you the handle to do so. Apart from the actual zipper and the lining of the entire area, there is gonna be a little hole in the top right, which is where you're obviously gonna be able to put in your little vacuum and suck all of the air out and vacuum seal whatever's inside. Now, I haven't used this to its max capacity yet, but just from the little vacuum, I can see that it does get a lot of power, and the little clothes that I have put in there, it has been able to vacuum seal correctly, so I'm sure it's gonna handle bigger loads with no issues. Combag claims on their website that you can get up to 50% more storage in the entire bag just by using the vacuum seal feature. And honestly, I think they're completely right. So now looking at the storage layout and the actual organization of the bag with every zipper it has included. So starting from the back and the straps, you are gonna see that they have this kind of squared spongy design, which looks really cool and feels even better. Throughout the entire back of the bag, you're gonna have a typical mesh that you see in other bags, and you are gonna have a Combag branded strap, which is gonna be perfect for when you are traveling and wanna put your bag on a suitcase. On the bottom right or left, depending on where you look at it from, you are gonna have a really small zipper, which in their website, they advertise as putting your phone in it, but honestly, you can put whatever you want. And ideally, I think this is really cool for putting private stuff, things like money, different devices, credit cards, your wallet, keys, or just something that's really personal and private to you. This compartment is perfect since you can't really see it at any other glance other than holding it from the back. Now, apart from the little zipper either at the bottom left or right of the bag, on the top we are gonna see that we have two other straps, which again, like I said, attention to detail. For people that own bags, you'll know that having only one big thick strap on the top is really cool when you actually want to grab the bag and go anywhere with it, but it's a nightmare to have to hook on something else. But on this bag, Combag actually puts two straps in, which means that one is perfect for carrying with your hand and the other one perfect for hooking on a wall or something similar. Apart from the back and looking at the side now, there's only one water bottle slot, and this is, I would say, the only downside of the bag, and it's that this water bottle slot can definitely hold a plastic water bottle, but I think nothing more. But the bag is big enough for you to put that actual bottle inside the storage. And on the other side of the water bottle pocket, you will find two different ports, which again, very detail oriented from Combag's part, because usually you will only find a USB 3.0 port, but Combag were kind enough to actually put a USB-C port as well as the USB 3.0 port. So looking first at the outside of the bag, you're gonna have two pockets in the front of the bag. The first one is gonna be kind of a hidden zipper one. It's a very big pocket that's just meant to house the things that are very quick to grab in your entire setup. And on the bottom, you have another zipper that's actually lined with a sort of material that's similar to a lunchbox or something similar. I would assume that this material is for either keeping things hot or cold, but I'm not entirely sure. And now let's take a look at all of the zippers going backwards from those outside ones. So the first zipper you're gonna see is gonna be a little bit of a smaller one, but still big enough to house so many things. In this zipper, you're gonna have a total of 4 compartments. You're gonna have one really big one, which I would assume is for clothes and other things like that. And then you're gonna have 2 smaller ones lined with mesh and a leather strap on the top. And then you're gonna have the main zipper of the entire pocket, which again is lined with a sort of plasticky material. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but that still works perfect for getting things in and out really quickly from the back. And now the second zipper, looking at it a little more in depth, is obviously the one I just showed you guys, where the actual vacuum sealed lining and zipper is. Apart from the main vacuum sealed lining and zipper, in that main compartment, we can see that it does have a lot of space, obviously. And then on the other side of the zipper, you will see something similar to the one I just showed, with 2 mesh linings and 2 leather straps on the top, with one big zipper on top of those 2. The next zipper that you'll find is simply the extending zipper. So it's the one that's gonna give the biggest size to the bag, and that will switch it from the 25 liters to around 40 to 50. Obviously, opening the zipper does completely depend on your needs and what you're looking for, but I personally always have it open because I feel that having the extra space is definitely necessary. And then apart from that, we're gonna have the main compartment, which I assume you know will have a laptop sleeve and iPad sleeve, both fitted with very high quality rubber bands. And in front of those 2 pockets, you do obviously get the main deep pocket in the middle, and then on the other side of that same compartment, you do get zippers and spaces for hiding or storing different things. So as I'm sure you've noticed by now, there is a ton of zippers on this bag and a lot of compartment space to store whatever you could think of on an average traveling journey. So now in terms of the real everyday use, there's honestly not a single flaw I have about this bag. Now, I will be completely honest in saying that I've only had it for a few days, so it isn't like I've really gone on an expedition, hiking, or even traveling with it. But in the daily use that I have given it, I've found that there hasn't been a single issue with the bag, and everything has been perfect. Like I did mention previously, I would like a bigger water bottle holder, but that's pretty much it. Apart from that, everything is top notch, and it is of the highest quality bags that I have seen in a very, very long time. So yeah, this bag completely surprised me. From the build quality to all of the features, zippers, and everything else it brings, it's very easy to say that I fell in love straight away. It is by far one of the most underrated backpacks I have ever used, and I would really love if you guys could go ahead and check out Combag in the link in the description to go ahead and get one for yourselves. Like I said, this video isn't sponsored in any way, and every opinion here is my own, but I just really like the bag so much that I just want all of you to experience the same things that I am. They are doing a Black Friday sale right now that's only gonna go until the 30th, so go ahead and try to get it for around 30, 40, or even 50% off before Black Friday ends. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, a comment, and a thumbs up, and I'll try to respond to everything as soon as possible. If you guys do want to follow my socials, it's going to be on screen right now, and there's going to be a link in the description as well. Tell me what you think of the bag. Do you actually like it? Do you agree with my opinion in any way, or do you feel that there's other better bags out there in the market? If so, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll answer as soon as I can. And well, I guess there's really nothing left to be said. I'll see you guys in the next one.